Welcome back to another episode of Triple P&J. We are back with a new one.
Really?
Back with a new one.
I thought this was episode number 1.
What?
This is not episode 1.
Anywho.
Hey guys, we started the podcast.
Anyway, back with a new one. We're on episode 82. 82, we still pushing 100.
I sure the fuck was about to say 3. Damn, bitch. I can't count. I can math.
You can tell, we can see if we don't watch the show. But anywho, if y'all are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe on YouTube audio platforms. Make sure you download the episode. We enjoy that feedback from y'all and all of that good stuff. This weekend was a great weekend. I'm just still in a good mood.
Me too. I've been in a great mood all weekend.
Right.
So we've been
outside.
Outside on a party train. Just turning up.
You know, normally we don't do that shit like
back to
multiple days in a row, but
yeah.
This weekend I don't know why I had the energy for it, and then still had the energy to sit in here and record. So
I think it's because I didn't overdo it on one day,
right,
to where I couldn't function the next. So we've been good. We've been growing. We've been
learning how to manage our alcohol intake.
Yep.
And drink water beforehand and after, and get a good.
I feel like we've been doing good about the water. It's just the alcohol intake.
Yeah, I mean, we always drink water.
So much water can save.
Yeah. I wasn't swimming this morning or anything like that, so
I don't know.
I woke up refreshed. I was like, dang.
I had my little space heater warming my little toes up and shit, bitch. I was happy as fuck.
So, we don't have a actual main topic that we want to talk about tonight. So we're just gonna have casual conversation because I was on social media and I did see a couple of posts like with questions on there that were interesting, and I think that I thought they would be great podcast topics. So the first one that I came across was I don't remember what it said. Hold on. What's the hardest part about dating you?
That's what that was? I thought it said something else.
There's 4 of them.
Oh, I seen 3.
There's 4. 3 was grouped together, and then there was one before that.
Oh.
But what's the hardest? What do you feel like the hardest part about dating you is from somebody else's perspective?
Dang, that's crazy. Y'all know I like to think that I'm a great person, but everybody has to have some kind of flaws.
Mm-hmm.
So the hardest
unfortunately.
part, yeah, unfortunately. I mean, and I'm not a perfect person, so I guess it's I don't know. I guess because I'm hard-headed. Fuck, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think about like everything that I've been through and why I would not be a good mix for them, or what the reason was. Because most of the time, it really wasn't me.
Okay. So you don't feel like, besides you being hard-headed, you don't feel like you have any other problems that people might not like in a relationship? Like flaws, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really too sure because, you would have to ask all the people I've been with in the past.
So you don't feel like, besides you being hard-headed and stubborn, that there would be any reason?
I'm patient. Like I mean, as far as like the way I am, like I'm a patient person. I'm really understanding. Like I will really sit down and try to figure out what your triggers are and avoid that. And I've growing through like my relationship years, like I've just learned so much that I try to be the best version of myself for somebody.
Okay.
And I think the only thing is that it's a big thing for women is taking control. I do take control, but I guess like maybe I don't always have to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some women don't want to be hid. I don't have a care to like put all my relationship. I'm kind of private.
Right.
Not all the time, but like I'm fairly private, and some women like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want to be front and center. You posting them on social media, all this other stuff. It just don't really hit for me like that. I mean, I will, but it just depends. Like, I haven't been in a like, I want this person wants me type relationship probably since my marriage.
I feel like the whole posting everybody on social media thing, or your significant other or person you're talking to, whatever, on social media. I feel like people do that like to look for validation and like acceptance.
Some
and
of them
shit
really
like that.
just want to
just want to show off.
These damn social media couples.
Yeah.
Some people like they got it. Like, they're really good. And they don't have to like. It feels natural and genuine with them. Like, some people just be trying too hard when they be doing that. Like, me and my I'm gonna play a cheating prank on my significant SO. I'm like, why do y'all just do this shit for likes?
For views, for likes and views and a viral moment. I don't know. I just feel like even not the viral moment shit. I just feel like you don't always have to like post your person.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to hide nobody, but at the end of the day, it's just like,
it's okay to keep some aspects of your life private. Right. It is okay.
Like, and that because at the end of the day, that just invites people's opinions and shit. And as much as people like to say, well, their opinions don't count. Yeah, it does. Y'all be letting that shit get to you, and you know it. Yeah,
I feel like everybody, to some extent, cares about what people think a little bit. Yeah. I mean, because I'm not going to say I give a fuck about what people say, but I'll say I care about, like, my image and shit like that.
Yeah.
But,
what about you?
What's the hardest thing about dating me?
Yeah.
I think, I got a couple of them. The first one would be the same thing as what you said, hard-headed and stubborn. Sometimes I'm not one to give in easily, if that makes sense. I do compromise, but I don't do that easily. I have to like know why you want to do whatever, or what's the reasoning behind it and all of that. So I'm not really always a team player, I guess.
Okay.
That and we'll say my mouth once I get irritated.
Before you move on to that one, I just think like when it comes to like the compromise, do you feel like you just don't want to be led down no bullshit?
I feel like I'm like you. I like to take charge of the situation. Is that what you said? You like to take charge of your situation? Like, I feel like
I usually do, but there are some things like when it comes to like women wanting men to like y'all need to be planning dates, you need to do all this stuff. Sometimes I lack in that department.
I feel like for me, that might be the problem. I want to be in control of everything. Like, I want to be the one to decide. Maybe not like what we're having for dinner or something, but if it's like a major decision, I want to have the most say so. I'll listen to what you have to say, but at the end of the day, I kind of got my mind set on certain things and how I want it. And I guess because, been single for a while, so I kind of like things done a certain way. No, so then when you get somebody new into the mix, it's kind of like, I don't like the way you do that. We're not going to do it like that. So I'm kind of hard-headed when it comes to compromising. Then the next thing would be...
Okay, you sparked something in me. Go ahead.
The next thing would be I'm patient until I'm not. I do have a lot of patience. It don't always seem like it. But my attitude when I get irritated about something... Because 9 times out of 10, like I said, it's like a build-up. It's like one little thing and I won't address it then, like I probably should. And then 2 other things will happen and then I'll be thinking back to the first couple things. And I'm just like about to blow the fuck up about the situation. So I think that would be the hardest thing.
And while I'm addressing this shit, and proceeds to name previous situation A and B.
Yeah, because I got a great memory, so it's really not... I guess good for me to be holding stuff in, because it always comes out worse than it should.
Yeah.
What was the thing that you just thought of?
It's like two of them.
Okay.
I don't want to say that I'm cheap, but I hate spending my money on bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like...
I'm just financially responsible.
Yeah, because there's some things, like, when you try to, like, when I've... Some women that I've experienced in the past, like, they just like, well, I want to do this and this and that. I was like, I get it. Like, I mean, it does have a fun point to it. But to me, I'm just like... It just financially just sounds like a lot. I ain't no broke bitch either. I promise. That's not the case. It's just sometimes, I just don't want to put too much context out there. It's just like, you know how you just do. How do I explain this? Like it just if you just have to buy something and it's like why? Like why are we buying this?
Right.
Or why are we having
it doesn't have a purpose.
Yeah, like it just, to me, it just seems stupid, but I don't know. Maybe I've been single for so fucking long that I'm in kind of like a survival mode.
Yeah, you're just so used to the way you do things, and I definitely understand that because
as a man, like I don't find value in certain things that like certain people find value in,
right.
And I'm just like, okay, I have to understand that it's not about you for one.
Right.
Yeah, they might like this, so you.
Now, if you're spending your own money on it,
they want to spend your money.
Like I said, if you're spending your own money on it, that's fine. But I'm not gonna say like I would never buy my significant other anything, or I would not buy them anything. But the stupid shit, like your addictions and stuff that you like to eat that I might not like to eat, you could support your own habits.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it boils down to, stuff like that.
Yeah, you support your own shit, and then you know what? I might surprise you a day or two, and I might do it, but I'm financially responsible too. So
yeah,
don't get me wrong, I will splurge.
Oh, absolutely. If I really like somebody, I'm coming out my bag for that.
Right. I will not only on the significant other, I will splurge on myself too.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially because we work hard for our money. So of course, after the bills is paid and all of the important shit is taken care of, yes, I will splurge then.
Yeah.
But splurging has a limit too. You don't want to splurge too much.
Yeah. And then I think the next thing that I would have to say is probably the fact that like my OCD.
Mm-hmm.
I like things to be very organized and in a certain way, and certain things have to be in certain places and look a certain way, and some people don't think the same way. So like with me specifically, I like my couches to look a certain way. Like I hate when the pillows look all fucked up, and some couches you can sit on them and it doesn't really make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But the way my couches are, like I want my pillows to be fluffed a certain way, and I want everything to kind of look like just nice and not when unused look like isn't y'all just ain't just been jumping all up down couches and shit.
Yeah, I mean your house is really neat. I will say, I feel like out of all the males that I know, I think that we are probably the cleanest ones that I've been around in a minute.
Yeah,
like.
When I bring somebody over,
right.
When I bring a potential over,
mm-hmm.
they always get blown away by my house.
Right.
They like come in and it's like, does anybody else live here? No. They'd be so surprised about how my bathroom is organized, like the fact that I have skincare routine products there.
The fact that the house smells good.
Yeah, that you actually have some kind of decoration put up and shit hanging on the walls, and you're not living like a fucking caveman.
Right. Now, don't get me wrong, everybody's been there to where you might not can afford or whatever to decorate, but at least make your shit look neat. I think I have a little bit of OCD too. It might not be as bad as yours. I can let stuff go out of place for a little bit, but
a week is the longest. Between like my off days when I
have to be able to know that I put certain things in this area. I have to be able to find it. If it's all cluttered up, I can't do that. Yeah. And it's like little things that irk my nerves too. Like it could be, for instance, money. If that shit's not all facing the same, that irritates me. Granted, sometimes like at work, we'll have the register or something, and the money is all faced different ways and shit, I would take the time to make it all face the same way, but sometimes I just let it go because I don't have time for it.
I always do like the one that sits on top. Like I'll turn it just to face the same way.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't know. I didn't realize I was borderline OCD until
I'm gonna take all the women that I've been with in the past and just bring them in the room at the same time and just have them go the fuck in on me and be like, so what did y'all not like about me? That'd be an interesting time.
What's the next question?
The next question for the room.
I'll let you ask.
Oh boy. Is it okay to date someone who is married but separated? I think it's okay, but
I was really gonna ask your perspective on that one because you've been married and separated before too. So I don't know I've
been on both ends of the stick.
Yeah, I don't know the timeline. Let me get mine out first. Mm-hmm. I feel like if you or that person and their it's rumbling or something. Maybe I'm hungry. But if that person and their spouse at the time, if there's no chance of them getting back together, I don't have nothing to worry about with that person, then yeah, I think I would date someone that's separated. Now, if the spouse is still got their foot in and still can, fuck around with you, and if I feel intimidated by them, I guess, not really intimidated, but you know what I mean.
It just always has a weird energy to it.
Yeah, there's always
like an animosity.
Y'all don't really seem like y'all still want each other pretty much. If that vibe is still there, then no. But if y'all are completely done with each other and moving on, you just have to wait the course out to be separated. Yeah, I would be fine with that.
Yeah, and I think it just comes with a level of maturity and proper communication too. Because if y'all not, if I feel you doing stuff behind my back and I really don't know much about your partner, but you say that you're separated, then it just depends. But I feel in those type of situations, you have to have some kind of exposure in communication, because you have to be if you want me to date you and I feel some not saying to feel some type of way, and I want to know if you're legit separated or not, I'm going to ask some penetrating questions, and you have to be willing to answer that. Somebody else might not, but as far as my standards go, yes, I want to know if you are really separated, where you stand with this person, does this person know about me, and am I able to know about them?
Or are you just cheating?
Yeah, because if I can know about them, we can know about each other, then
right.
And it's good, because then I know it's real. But there's people who's well, I don't want you to meet them. Okay, so now you sound like you're cheating.
Right.
Because why you don't want them to meet me? Unless that bitch is just fucking crazy. And
I'd still be willing to meet a crazy person. What?
It just depends. Some people are just too much, and I'd be you know what, maybe you're right. It is what it is. I don't care. But yeah, as long as there's proper communication for me, then I don't mind dating somebody that's separated. Now, as far as if I'm separated and I'm going to date, I'm letting my partner know. I'm letting my old partner know.
The current spouse.
The one that I'm separated from.
The one that you're about to set. Okay.
Right, because I feel that's it's respect,
honesty,
honesty and respect. If you don't respect them and y'all just out here fucking off, this don't apply to you really, because y'all just already doing dumb shit to begin with. But if you are separated from your partner and y'all still respect each other, but you understand that y'all just aren't a match, then I get that. But people who just if I was just to separate from my partner and I'm just dating, it's hard to say, because some people they're well, I don't want my partner knowing. I'm different. I would want them to know that, hey, out of respect for you, whether I don't like you or not, out of respect for you because I've had a past with you, I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah, and then at this point, that shuts down any chance of us possibly getting back together, because I'm talking to somebody else now. I'm just waiting to be able to sign this paper.
Right.
So yeah, I feel that. What do you feel like is a non-negotiable boundary in a relationship?
A non-negotiable boundary?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I wish I would have had some time to think about this one. I mean, there's definitely a lot of non-negotiable boundaries.
You want me to say mine first?
Go ahead. Say it first.
So for me, the first one I'm not gonna say is a boundary. It's just a something that I'm not about to deal with is hygiene. That's something that you need to be like top tier with that to have a chance with me. The second one would be respect and communication. If you can't communicate, I can't talk to you. So,
and some people have piss poor communication skills.
Right.
Through and through.
Right. So if you're mad every time we talk, you don't know how to communicate, because it doesn't
always have to be mad.
It turns into
sometimes people will shut down.
Okay, that too. If it turns into an argument, you shut down, you can't respond to the questions I'm asking you, that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
And then the other boundary, I would say, just being honest.
Yeah.
Like keeping the trust. Right. Granted, nobody's perfect, but I need you to try.
Yeah. It's just that if you're lying to me about little shit, then that irks me the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Now, if it's something big and it's like, you're going through something and you're just like, kind of like I'm okay, mm-hmm. but you're not okay, and it's something that I feel like I can help you with, then that's different. But if you're lying to me about little shit that's dumb, like, then I'm gonna feel some type of way, and locally it's just gonna make me want to not fuck with you anymore.
Yeah. Was that your boundary? Or did you
not think so?
Okay. Well, yeah, those are my. I'm sure I could think of plenty other ones, but those are the top ones that come to mind when I think about being in a relationship. And I mean, not even just relationship. I feel like a friendship is a form of a relationship. I feel like with that, just being able to trust, being able to tell your friend when you feel like they're not doing something right, and we can have an open dialogue about it. Might turn into argument, might not turn into argument. Perfect. At the end of it, we should be able to come to some kind of resolution or agree to disagree.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I think a boundary for me would be somebody that that really boils down to communicating, but we can't. You can't handle hard conversations. Mm-hmm. That's more like a pet peeve of mine, is when you can't handle hard conversations, because people don't want to have hard conversations, especially at the beginning of a relationship. Yeah, that's the thing. I was watching this I was listening to this podcast, and they were talking about how, people want to have, when they are dating and stuff like that, and they're having all these fairy tale, whimsical ass dating experiences for a year or two, and they really don't ask the nitty gritty questions because they want to be all happy and lovey-dovey the entire time. So then when they finally get married and it's time to ask these hard questions, and the
y'all aren't in sync.
You're not, and shit falls apart because you can't handle being asked hard questions. Or you want to ask a hard question and your partner tells you something that you don't like. But y'all are married now, so now y'all have to address these things.
Now you're stuck.
And now, it's 2024, people aren't stuck no more. But
it's cheaper to keep them.
Yeah.
So now you're kind of stuck.
Yeah, but you out here.
You can get out of the situation, but.
Yeah, but I guess you're wasting your time now, so.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't get back.
Yeah, people don't want to have hard conversations, and then when you have the hard conversations with them, they shut down. They just shut down, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into that.
Yeah, we're not. Was there another one?
Another boundary?
Another boundary? Or
no, you definitely hit the nail on the head with respect, communication, hygiene, because I'm not about to play around with nothing fucking stinking at the fuck all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I need somebody that's like financially responsible.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, because if we're not on the same page when it comes to money, and I'm sitting here trying to, it's different if I'm the breadwinner and I want my girl to be, you know, the what do you say that? Like, you know, when they say like, because everybody's different when it comes to like relationship dynamics. Like they want to have the man that's the breadwinner, and then the woman is basically like the nurturing feminine energy or whatever. And different people move like that, or the 50-50 relationships, shit like that. Like not everybody's the same, but when it comes to me, whether it's 50-50 or I'm the whole breadwinner of the house and you're at the house, you know, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, you know, cooking the meals.
Don't stupidly spend my money.
My money. But it's funny because women want that type of stuff and still want to be able to spend your money, and they'll call you broke when you don't have all that above to provide. You can't provide the bills. You can't provide the food.
You can't provide your money. So aren't you broke too?
You just as broke as your man.
If you're banking on me to do everything and you don't have the money and I'm giving you the money for it, but I'm broke, what are you?
Yeah. So when I say like, if I'm the breadwinner and I'm making the money and I want her to be just as financially responsible, that's like maybe you might be as supportive as being able to take money from our account and investing it in something, or taking money from our account and setting it to the side and putting it in a Roth or an investment fund or something that's going to grow us money in the future instead of blowing it on random shit. Like, not to say that you can't, because I still want my woman to go out there and spend money on herself, get clothes, get her nails done, get her hair done, get her feet done, you know what I'm saying, take care of the kids, buy stuff for the house that she thinks is cute, stuff like that. But if you just out here blowing money on dumb shit and it has no value to it, then I don't want you around at all. At the fuck all. Like, you got to be able to understand that vacations can't happen every time. If I'm over here making the money and you're like, well, we never have money to take a vacation. Okay, well, money's not like that right now. Either you're going to support me in my growth until we get to that point and then we're going to shine.
Or you could, leave me and do it on your own.
Or go get some man that will fucking cater towards that bullshit. But I'm not with that.
Yeah. Anyway.
There's plenty of ducks out there. So.
Yeah.
Quack.
Yeah. Quack.
Yeah.
Was that still the boundary question?
That was still the boundary question. Yeah. Financial responsibility, hygiene, communication, respect.
Yeah.
Like, there's a list of
all
shit. It's just, you really could talk about a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But that's the essentials for sure.
Yeah.
The staples of a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Or what they should be, at least.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and then one more. For me, you don't gotta tell your friends every single detail of our situation.
Yeah,
I definitely understand having a friend, not friend, I don't need the whole clique knowing everything. Having a friend that you can vent to or tell some of the problems to, just to not even really get their opinion, but like just to get it off your chest. If you feel like you can't talk to me about it, but
I hope it's a close friend.
Right, you don't have to tell.
Nose is
every. Got a booger?
No, it's like my beard hair or my hair. It's like sticking up and then it gets in my nose and it tickles over here.
Oh.
Maybe I need to just.
So it tickles or itch?
Tickles. It's tickling it. Maybe it's not itching.
Okay. You're not laughing.
But anywho.
So, yeah, telling your friends every damn thing, every fucking thing, that's a pet peeve of mine. Like I said, I have a friend that I tell almost everything to. So, yeah, you. So,
it's an honor.
I just feel like You don't have to tell every fucking thing. And like you said, if you do, make sure it's a close friend. Somebody that you've been friends with, and I might be throwing shade with this one, but somebody that you've been friends with for like over a year.
At the minimum.
At the minimum. Not some individual that you just met not too long ago. Or
an acquaintance that you really don't know like that.
Or like...
Because y'all, like, if you ain't been through at least a couple arguments with that person, please don't tell them everything. Because if you can get in an argument with somebody a few times and y'all still good friends, that's how you know they're a friend. You all go through ups and downs together. But if you go to somebody that you ain't never at least bumped heads with once, then what happens when they do bump heads and you don't know how they run out? Now they're out there spilling all your information with a little bit of venom behind it.
Because I will tell you, I feel like I have bumped heads with all of my real close friends. I have bumped heads with all of y'all at least once. Yeah. There's been some form of disagreement. It might not be like I might not argue with Kayla or Jalisa or Willis as much as I would argue with you, because we be in different scenarios. But I've definitely bumped heads and disagreed with all of my close friends. So, yeah, that ain't your real friend. And you're probably not their real friend either. You're just telling shit to fit in.
Like a puzzle piece that you have to smash to get into the next piece because the bitch don't belong there.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, other than that...
that last question.
Man, boy. I hope y'all out here listening. I hope while you waking up in the morning and you brushing your teeth or you in the shower... Yep, that y'all out here listening to what we got to say, because I'm telling you, man, y'all pay attention to yourself, pay attention to the people around you, and just go from there. But yeah, unless you got anything else to add into this?
What was the question?
The question, we're still on the boundaries.
I thought we just moved on.
Yeah, now.
Oh, anything to add on to the boundaries? Let me think really hard real quick, because there is a bunch of shit that I be wanting to say, but I can't really say or won't really say on camera, because of boundaries. So, no, I don't have anything else with that topic.
All right. Well, yeah, there's definitely a list, but, we're going to keep it to the confinements of the general population.
Yeah, because we're real friends. We can actually talk off camera.
Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. So, but yeah. But, I mean, so, funny like this. Imagine, because I'm sure you've had, like, roommates at one point.
No, I have not.
You never had a roommate before?
No. I have had... Because... I've had my siblings stay with me twice, I think, but no, I don't consider that to be a roommate. No.
So,
are you trying to figure out how to work this?
No, not really. I'm just saying because, like, I feel like as far as like relationships, I'm sorry, I'm like still tagging on to the other one.
Okay, that's fine. But tag on.
Because roommates could fall under the same thing, like if they're not hygienic.
Oh, you mean like boundaries with roommates?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I was to have a roommate, for one, the hygiene, that's just always a boundary no matter the situation. The hygiene, cleaning up like the areas, I don't give a fuck what you do with your room, even though it's a part of the house, but the public areas that we gotta share, like the kitchen, the bathroom, if we don't have separate bathrooms, if I go in the bathroom and there's piss that I can see,
and a bunch of or
little shit crumbs in the toilet, yes, or hair or anything like that don't need to be there. I can't deal with that. That's why I have not had a roommate. But the big one is paying your portion of the bills.
That'd be the first thing these people will fall down on.
Yeah, that every roommate situation I've ever heard about, that was the
downfall. The
main reason why they fell out or the roommate situation didn't work, because one of y'all don't want to pay bills.
Yep.
Or you are paying the bill, you think, and then the other roommate is taking the money and doing something else with it.
Man.
So you mean to tell me I done paid you my half of the rent, but we about to get evicted, bitch?
Yep.
What?
And now you stuck because that person really don't care. They don't care about their credit. They don't care about if you get evicted. They already started to move in with somebody else, and they just don't care. And now you out here having to figure out how to pay all this stuff, and you stuck.
Now, like I said, I've never had a roommate before, but here is just one.
I've had plenty of roommates.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be the first one to tell you, and I've secondhand experience from other people how quick somebody will fuck you over in a situation and leave you dry.
Yeah, but the main thing that I want to say, like, to people who have roommates for whatever reason, maybe because the bills are cheaper or whatever, if everybody's, paying their part, go into having a roommate able to pay the bills on your own.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't hold your household down without having a roommate, I feel like that's a problem.
Yeah, I
you
think
need to be able to, if, like, say for instance, if we was roommates and there was a month where, something was funny with your check or you got laid off or something, fine. I know you're gonna get back on your feet because I trust you to do that. So yeah, I could hold it down for that little bit of time and not let us get evicted. But if you're solely depending on us being able to split every damn thing all the time, then yeah.
Yeah, because then if one leg of the horse falls, the whole damn thing come down.
Yep, and that bitch is heavy.
Yeah, so if you're running low on money, maybe you might be able to take a tooth or something and put it under the pillow, and maybe the tooth fairy will bring you some cash.
I thought they only give you dollars for those, like dollar bills.
They ain't fucking with the right tooth fairy.
That ain't gonna get you far.
Yeah, well anyway, speak about teeth. Could you ever date somebody or do you think you're mature enough to date somebody that don't have front
mature
teeth?
enough?
That don't have front teeth?
Like at all, or just missing one?
Any of the what do you call that? Any of the front soldiers, your front line individuals?
The ones that you would see when you smile?
Yeah.
No. I'm probably not mature enough. And here's why. I have this thing, and I don't know if I'm the only one, I'm probably not, but when there's something wrong or something that's out of place on an individual, like if I'm having a conversation and something's out of place or don't exist, that's the first thing that my eyes is gonna go to. Like it does not matter. Why don't
your front teeth exist?
Like when you ever look at somebody and they're smiling big and all you see is a bunch of plaque and shit on their teeth. Like I be wondering if they see me looking, because that's the first thing my eyes go to. Like you could be. Like if your nose is crooked, my eyes is always gonna go to that. Like I don't know, maybe that's just a human thing, but the eyes always go towards something that's wrong. So
they got a lazy eye or something?
Yeah, then you're like, or if they're like, whichever one it is, cockeyed or cross-eyed, the one where the eyes don't match, you're always trying to. I don't know which one to look at. So, because you don't look like you're looking at me. So
I'm gonna try to stare at the good eye.
I will. Which one is that?
The one that looking at me instead of the one. So if one's looking at me, the one that's like.
But what if either one of them are looking at you? Are you mature? Hold on.
I got the best thing to do is stare at their nose.
Yeah, but what if something's wrong with that too?
Then look past them. Look.
But then I'm gonna look cockeyed too.
They won't know. They won't know.
So if I'm talking to you. You would think I'm cockeyed right now or cross-eyed, whatever, because
when you look at me, you have to look directly at something behind me. So if I'm
I am looking behind you.
If I'm talking,
can you see my eyes looking at you, or does it look like I'm looking at you? Shut the fuck up. But no, I don't think I'm mature enough. I'm not mature enough. Clearly, neither one of us are mature enough.
No.
Okay,
Hold on.
Back to the question. What the fuck? That's one of the essential parts too. Okay, so back to
But the question was teeth.
Well, I steered off. I guess I was trying to beat around the bush. No, I'm not mature enough because
I guess I'll look down the entire time. I'll talk to you like this.
It's not always about the physical features. I get all of that, but the teeth, we have to come up with a plan to be able to go get that fixed or replaced or something.
Oh
like I'll help you with that if I really like you, but I'll help you with that if I really like you, but no, I'm not mature enough to know. Mm-mm. Are you? Are you?
I guess it depends. I mean, it really depends. Like
On what?
It depends on like what's going on. Like if
The teeth ain't there.
if your front teeth are missing because of drugs or poor hygiene or whatever the case may be, no, because I look at that. I guess that's how I'm like you. I appreciate a good smile, and I'm attracted to that. So when a woman has a good smile, I like that. And I mean, some crooked teeth, whatever, that's fine. I'm not worried about crooked teeth like that. Because your teeth are there. I'm not really. I mean, I have braces growing up as a kid.
Yeah, I mean,
so I don't know.
You can still have a nice smile with crooked teeth. We're talking about the missing one.
Yeah, so
stay on topic.
Now, you know what? Fuck no. Probably not. I would probably not be mature enough to date somebody with a missing front tooth.
Okay.
Or teeth. Because if you can't say teeth, then
if you could put your tongue
I'm about to start asking that on a date. Can you say teeth?
I think I would probably ask them first, like, before I just judge them. If it came up, I probably wouldn't be able to just bring it up without sound rude. If it came up, I would just try to figure out, like, why is the tooth missing? Because sometimes, like, when women are pregnant, the kid takes everything from them. So some people, teeth be falling out, and it takes the calcium. So
that's understandable. Like, if you have a deficiency and your teeth fall out, or you got in an accident or something happened and your teeth came out and you have to get, like...
Or if you got punched or something.
Or replacement. Yeah. I mean, that could be a red flag right there, though. You got punched.
Yeah, but what if it's an accident? Like, what if it was like an abuse situation?
Oh, it's
a
red flag.
It's situational.
Or a yellow flag. Let's just say it's a yellow flag, because then you have to ask a question, and then it could turn green or red. So, yeah, I mean, but 80% of the time, no, I probably would not be mature enough.
How would you deal with a situation if you were in a relationship with somebody and they weren't like this in the beginning, but you realized that they weren't clean, like hygiene wise? Like, how would you deal with that? Would you just be open and tell them about it, or would you go just purchase smell good shit for them?
No, I'm pretty blatant when it comes to that. Like if I'm like dating you, or I'm like, because I'm not going to be in a relationship with you until at this point in my life, it's going to take some time, because I'm not rushing shit no more, because it takes at least a year for you to learn somebody. And if you for one, you have to at least live with them for a couple of months. You got to understand how they are, like, just
to be in a relationship.
Yeah, to be in a relationship, I really want to know about you. I will. No,
like live with them before the relationship starts, like
an official relationship.
Yeah, like
because when I was younger, I talked to my wife for 6 months, and then I met her, and then we started dating. But never mind. So I guess I can date you and
not live with you.
No, I guess like I can date you and because usually I would find all this stuff out before I start dating you, but
Yeah.
it depends. So regardless of that, yeah, later on down the line, if I find out that you're just not being as clean as I thought you were,
You put on a fucking front just to get in the door.
right? I'm gonna say, so why aren't you so you're not gonna brush your teeth? You're not gonna shower? Like I'm gonna say that like that because I'm gonna just casually, usually like if they're staying over with you or y'all live together or something like that happens and they just crawl up in the bed, but they've been out in public, they've been doing stuff, been sweating, and then you just come home and just crawl in the bed or take your clothes off.
It's the crawl of the bed for me.
Yeah, you crawl in the bed and you're gonna go to sleep and you're not gonna brush your teeth.
You're not gonna wash the day off.
Yeah, at least if you don't shower, at least wash your face, clean your face, something. Wash your hands. Just feel good, feel clean before you go to bed.
Yeah.
Because, you just like you said, wash the day off. There's germs everywhere. Like, I barely like having my clothes that I wore at work on my bed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Now, if I'm really tired, I'm going to lay in my bed. I'm going to take off as much as I can. Like, I'll take off my jacket. I might have my jeans and my shirt on at the most. But I still don't like that. Like, I like to take a shower and put in some house clothes.
I like to wind down when I get home. Like sometimes shit just be busy. Like I have today if I was working then I would have had time to wind down, but I would have had to come in here, set all this up and all of that and then sit down before we get started.
Yeah.
So on a normal day, like when I come home, whether I'm the early shift or the late shift, I get comfortable. Like I might not take a shower right then.
No, that's understandable.
But I'm definitely taking off some pieces of clothing.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think that for the most part, I'm gonna sit on my couch. I'm whatever the day. I might not even. I'll start cleaning and stuff like that. But I'm just saying it's just the fact that whether we was off or something and we went to a store, you've been sitting at a restaurant. Or you just been out in public and then you just, went through your whole day and then boom, you come home and you lay in the bed and then end up going to sleep and then you're not going to brush your teeth. You're not going to freshen up, nothing. There's just something don't sit right with me about that at all.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I didn't think about shit like that. But as you grow up and you're an adult,
I would think I was a clean kid too.
Yeah, I was too. But I'm just saying, as a kid, there was some nights where I didn't brush my teeth because I was a kid. You just
you don't really think about the importance of all of that shit when you're a child.
Yeah.
But as a full grown ass adult,
take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
these are our permanent teeth now. Yeah. So unless you're gonna pay to get them replaced,
I don't even like the way some veneers look.
Right, they're too big.
Yeah, the full veneers. If you have a couple of teeth that are replacements.
Yeah, for the two that I got replaced, they're not, or that I got pulled, they're not visible. They're not in the front, so you would never know. I still want to get them replaced and probably will get implants for those two just because, for number one, I don't want any of my teeth to start shifting. No offense to anybody with a gap, but I don't think it's for me. I don't know, I just don't like being able to put my tongue through there, so.
Yeah, that's personal. The same way I would say as a man, I would want a hair transplant because I'm going bald and it's not really insecurity to me as what it was when I first started going bald. Because now I really don't care. Because I know my personality, my character, and who I am.
Yeah. I'm not going bald, but I would I would like to get some of my hairline, I would like a new hairline pretty much. Yeah. Because I feel like my dad fucked my hairline up when I was a kid, and because he used to, before I really started getting into liking different haircuts, he would just shave my shit off. I would be bald with some baby oil and shit on my head. Oh my
god, my parents would take me to the haircut people on the military base, and the Asian ladies would be cutting my hair and hairline be all crooked. They push my shit back, so over the years, your hairline goes back, and then eventually my genetics kicked in, and then
Yeah. Like my whole life, I feel like my hairline's been back here, but yeah, I would like to get that fixed. I'm not insecure about it. I'm a very confident individual. I have other qualities, so
I just got complimented a lot on my hair growing up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your hair's so soft, it's nice, da 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 da. You got that light skin hair, whatever. So as it recedes, I'm just like, it don't look bad. Like my hair, the way I style my hair does not look bad. But yeah, would I like to get it fixed for sure?
Yeah, maybe comb his shit over.
Well, I be combing that motherfucker to the side, boy. Shit, I be raking that bitch.
And you can tell when he ain't putting that in it too, cause a little piece or something be standing up, and like I said, my eyes instantly go to something that's.
Well, I used to like
right.
gel my hair a lot, but like when you put gel in your hair like every day just to make it look good,
yeah, it
makes
your hair. It up.
Well, yeah, well for one, like it's too much product in your hair. Product saturation kills your hair. Then on top of that, your head can start breaking out because you have all this gel and shit, and you sweat, and then it
clogging up your pores.
So I started leaning more towards
hygiene class.
Have like products laid out and show them how to apply it.
Yeah, something like that, or just like hygiene 101. That might be like get some facts together of like what poor hygiene can do to you. Or your body over time.
Yeah,
I kind of want to have an episode about that. That might be
we'll save that. We'll put a pin in that. Okay. Move it over there. Mm-hmm. So whenever we get a big screen and everything, and y'all can see all this stuff, and we can start doing like little.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get a little pointer, and I'm gonna be pointing at everything.
Yep, and then eventually, like, the videos and stuff that we talk about will play right here for a little bit, and then y'all can see that.
Or I could just start inserting clips in. It is what it is.
Yeah. Whenever our editor gets together, we'll figure that out.
Me? Mm-mm. Oh, when we get another editor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to have to hire somebody because I'm tired of doing this.
Yeah.
I'm part of the talent. I'm not supposed to be producing all the time too.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any other questions that you want to ask related to those topics? Those were some funny questions. So pretty much, why are you the problem? That's what the question was. What makes you the problem?
Yeah. As much as I like to say that I'm not the problem.
Yeah, because you say that shit all the time.
Yeah, I'm never the problem.
I think.
I'm just playing. I can't be the problem.
I wasn't even about to piggyback off of that. I wasn't going to entertain it. But I feel like I'm the problem sometimes. Right? See? The problem. You can't walk off set. You're under contract. You gotta finish the episode. I feel like
can't even get fired from our own show.
No.
Damn. Or quit.
Y'all don't remember the contract y'all signed?
Yeah, I something about I had to like cut my finger and.
We're getting to that episode too. It's gonna be on camera too.
Yeah, so basically it's like.
Yeah,
you don't have a choice. So
you can't quit. We done tried to quit so many times. Anyway, get
me the fuck about this bitch.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the problem sometimes too.
But I do wanna shout out Willis because I have been keeping our just in case y'all don't know, it's like a little keychain.
It's a pocket note. That's what it's called.
A pocket note.
And you want to read it?
Yeah, so it's got like this cute little coin purse deal going on, and
Triple P&J, we got those for Christmas.
Yeah, so like you can see, it says
pocket note.
A little pocket note, and it's got like a little thing on the back. So,
but what does the note say? It was very special. Can you see?
Yeah.
You gotta take the shades off.
Nope, I can read it.
Oh, sounded.
Whenever you find yourself doubting how far you can go.
How far you can go. Okay. It's okay, friend. You got it.
I'm stressed.
It's okay.
It's performance anxiety. Just remember how far you have come, everything you have faced, all the battles you have won, and all the fears you have overcome. So, thank you, Willis. Thank you so much. This is basically something that I will use to like help me make decisions in my life, whether it's like a option 1 or 2, I'll flip the coin and put my faith in it.
I catch myself reading that pocket note often.
Yeah.
I never thought I would be using anything like that, but then he gave it to us, and when he explained it, I was like, you know what? That's very sweet, and
very sentimental.
Yeah, that too, especially with us not all being together anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, another topic for another day. But yeah, that's You don't have no other questions you said?
Is this an interrogation? What the fuck?
It might be. I asked, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, actually I do. So, it's been a long time coming, and I feel like I've really been needing to address... I'm just kidding.
Address
just
it.
answer some shit.
Address it, because I'm ready. Whatever it is.
I can tell.
I gotta come back.
Hands are crossed.
I gotta come back for everything.
This bitch be ready to play chess on your ass when the hands is crossed. Yeah,
that's how my hands was the other night.
They really was. Oh my god.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you was not fucking playing.
I wasn't, and I didn't. Cause
the conversation was trying to get shut down like 3 times. He said, and another thing.
That's an example of if I let some shit build up. And all it will take is like one question or comment.
Y'all trying to cover A through C. This bitch gonna cover A, B, C, D, E, F to Z.
We're doing the whole alphabet because if I'm addressing something, I want to make sure that we won't have to have this conversation again. So whether it's a sober conversation or a drunk conversation, it's gonna happen. And I'm kind of happy that one did happen because I feel good now.
Yeah, I'm glad it happened when y'all was drunk too, because y'all let everything out.
You sure did. Mm-hmm. You know, tell the truth when you're
get straight to the fucking point.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, do you have anything else that you wanna
No, I think I got all of your business already. I know why you're the problem. I know that you said you don't brush your teeth before bed or something like that. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. That's your prerogative. But yeah, that wraps up another episode of Triple P&J. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Are you okay? Make sure
y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Bitch, yes, I do brush my teeth. I floss. I use mouthwash.
I didn't say you don't brush your teeth. You said that.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, we'll see y'all next week.
This bitch got me all the way from